Welcome to the 3 for 3 Meet the Candidate series, presented by the Miami Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. The 3 for 3 series is being brought to you by our Social Action Committee. This committee works under the auspice of our organization's political awareness and involvement programmatic thrust, and is charged with providing programs and activities that foster, among other things, voter registration and voter education. It is imperative to mention that the members of the Miami Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority are not and will not endorse or promote any candidate. To that end, we invite you to watch the 3 for 3 Meet the Candidate series. This series will offer you an opportunity to preview several candidates running for office in Miami-Dade County. In an effort of providing a level and inclusive playing field, we invited all of the qualified candidates running for Miami-Dade County Board of County Commissioners, Miami-Dade Circuit and County Judges, and the Miami-Dade School Board during this 2020 primary election. Note that some of the candidates did not respond to our invitation. Candidates within the same group were asked the same 3 questions, where they were given a maximum of 3 minutes to answer. We hope that you enjoy our program. Remember to register to vote and to vote by mail for your safety. Now, let's meet the candidate.
Thank you, Regina. Today we have Mayor Oliver Gilbert, candidate for Miami-Dade County Commissioner, District 1. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, we have 3 questions for you. You'll have 3 minutes to answer each question. Are you ready?
I am.
First question. Who are you as a candidate and what are your priorities?
Well, who I am as a candidate is who I am as a person. I'm the son of a Southern Baptist preacher and a Seventh-day Adventist teacher, born and raised in this area. I went to Parkview Elementary, Parkway Middle, Miami Northern Senior High School. I went to FAMU for undergrad, but came back and graduated from the University of Miami Law School. I've been a practicing attorney in the area since then, ranging from a partner in a law firm to a prosecutor. You know, I like to say that because it gives context to the life experiences that I have, not just my education, but me growing up here, playing on the parks here, driving on the streets here, shopping, going to church here. It's an informed opinion that I have of the people of this area in Miami-Dade County, that I understand who we are, what we want, and how we need to get there. My priorities as a candidate is basically really one priority: to make life better, make this a better place to live for the people who actually live in Miami-Dade County, specifically District 1. But when you talk about things like transportation, mass transportation, completing the rail all the way through, hopefully past county line, working on the affordability of housing, because people ought to be able to live in the place where they work. So you need to really address that issue. Public safety, people ought to feel safe where they live, and economic development and job creation. Listen, there's the best social program in the world is actually a good business, not just a good job, good business. Help people own businesses and create wealth in their community. I want to focus on all those things as your next county commissioner.
Question 2. How will you work to achieve social equality and equity in local government?
Well, with regard to the county commission, how I work to achieve social equality and equity, the first thing is completing the disparity study. We actually need the disparity study completed so that we can actually have legally enforceable action that says, hey, the county should be doing this much business with these groups of people. We know that the county spends over $9 billion in different ways. We ought to be able to recapture some of that money and actually reinvest in our communities and build businesses in our communities, because that helps us hire people in our communities. And that helps us circulate dollars in our communities more. And that helps us create wealth. And creating wealth is different from making money or being rich. Creating wealth is generational. We need the opportunity to do that. And government and how government spends gives you an entree into that world. But also things like a citizens review panel. Look, we need for people to have confidence in policing, that they're not going to be stopped or killed because they're Black. And so if that means having the eyes of your fellow citizens gaze upon the actions of law enforcement. I think that we need to invest in that idea and actually making it a real proposition across Miami-Dade County.
Why should we vote for you?
I think that your viewers, your listeners, and the people who consider their ballots should vote for me because of my life experience, my passion for serving, and what I've done, in large part, my receipts. You know, when I became mayor of Miami Gardens, I talked about how we would have officers who were from the community. At the time, only 27% of our officers were Black. And I said, we're going to have officers who are from this community. And people said that, no, there's no way you can do that. Well, now we're over 50% because I started hiring officers who were from this community. I said that we'd have economic development, that we're going to create jobs here. We're going to open businesses here. And people said, it's never happened before. It won't happen again. It won't happen now. And you know what? We've had record economic development and record job creation in Miami Gardens. I said that we would invest in our public space because we needed to give our kids the same opportunities that kids in other communities had. And people said, well, that's all talk. No one's ever done that. Well, we invested $60 million and we were redoing parks and putting things like science, technology, engineering, mathematics, recording studios, television production areas, culinary arts, facilities to do gymnastics and boxing and martial arts, all on public parks. Look, it's not just the service of talking about it and saying, oh, I want to do it. I have a history of doing the things that I say I'm going to do. Because I'm not doing them for me. I'm doing them for me and my son and my mom and everyone else's sons and daughters and their mothers and fathers in this area because it's personal to me. Service to this area is personal to me. I understand that Miami-Dade County is a beautiful place. It's a wonderful place. But if you don't have opportunity, if you don't have exposure to resources, it's just and you're poor, it's just another ghetto. We can do better. We can do better for each other and with each other. And I believe that I can help us do that as your next county commissioner.
Thank you for being with us today, and good luck in your candidacy.
Thank you for having me.